Quotes Life 24 presents. 1. Your goals don't match up. You have fun together, but there's a nagging feeling you're on different pages. Maybe the goal is to travel and explore while they're ready to buy a house and start a family, Nguyen says. To be together, one of you would have to sacrifice your individual dreams, which might be too high of a cost to pay. If you feel like your goals are incompatible or would create a lot of barriers to being together, this can be a sign that it's the wrong time, he says. When two people are heading in a similar direction in life, there may still be barriers, but perhaps there isn't as much of an obstruction. 2. One of you is going through something challenging. If you're going through a rough patch, it can be hard for you to care for yourself, much less give a relationship the proper energy and attention it deserves. King notes if this is happening in the burgeoning connection, it's natural for the relationship to take a backseat as priorities shift toward doing whatever you need to feel better. Unfortunately, maintaining a relationship may not be high on your list. 3. There's not mutual effort being put into the connection. It's vital that healthy relationships have a mutual give and take, and it's not one-sided. If you're finding yourself too busy to text back or follow up on dates, take that as a hint that you aren't able to give the emotional energy and/or time that's required for a developing relationship. As Nguyen puts it, relationships take work. If it feels like you both keep running into problems where one, or both, of you can't dedicate enough energy to the relationship, that can be a sign it's the wrong time. 4. There are a lot of life changes happening. For the most part, relationships need a certain degree of steadiness to create something lasting and consistent. Nguyen says if there are too many moving parts, for example, family issues, big moves, job changes, or the busyness of the holiday season, it will be hard to lay the groundwork for a partnership to build on. Someone may have had a lot of time with you during a lull in work, but now things are picking up and there isn't as much time anymore. That might be a sign that you have to wait until the dust settles before determining if this can work out, he says. 5. Timing is not on your side. You've gone on some amazing dates, but they're moving out of town next month, or they just got a new job that's taking up all of their energy. While the connection is unbelievable, you can't ignore that there are other things happening in their life that require their attention, which inevitably limits their capacity to give in other areas. King says if you're finding yourself lamenting over some time-related barrier, that's a big sign it's not the right time. 6. The logistics make it hard to be together. It might be one of these scenarios. They're in a monogamous relationship with someone else. They have young children, and you aren't sure whether you're ready for the responsibility. You unexpectedly met them while you were traveling, and you don't know if you want a long-distance relationship. They're reeling from a bad breakup and might be on the rebound. You're crushing on your supervisor, but your company strictly forbids romantic relationships at work. Although love is a leap of faith, sometimes the risk is too great to take, and the obstacles are too insurmountable to move past. 7. One of you is emotionally unavailable. When you're getting into a relationship with someone, there's an element of radical vulnerability and honesty needed to take your feelings to the next level and cultivate a deep romantic connection. If one of you can't participate in that exchange with your full self, i.e., you're emotionally unavailable, King says it's a hint that the relationship won't be able to progress forward since there are parts of you that will be emotionally inaccessible, which makes it hard to truly know each other. 8. One of you is simply not ready for a relationship. One of you is healing. Whether it be from a physical, mental, or spiritual injury, healing is a time to prioritize yourself, Nguyen says. While it's not impossible to have a healthy and loving relationship while healing, this again is a period of change and growth that may change both people as the healing continues. 9. One of you is not ready to do the work necessary to grow. When you're in a relationship with someone, the connection can push you out of your comfort zone as unhealed wounds and unknown aspects of yourself emerge. If one of you feels uncomfortable facing those problems and can't compromise on your way of life to include someone else, you're not in the right place to devote what's integral for the relationship to thrive. 10. Your gut is telling you it's not right. They're seemingly perfect for you, but you keep feeling like there's something off about the connection or there's something missing. Although you can't quite put a finger on it, don't ignore those suspicions. Sometimes even if someone hits all of your buttons in a good way, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't have to make sense. Call it a gut feeling or intuition. Perhaps this is a sign that it's not the right time, Nguyen says. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. We can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.